the noise.
Sounds bigger than that.
Oh! Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today we're gonna have a good one. We always have a good one, but today's gonna be a good one. It always is. And today I've just arrived at a certain destination because you may have seen before, I've shown loud Porsche GT4s, loud Porsche GT3s, loud GT2 RSs, my GT3 RS with a crazy exhaust on it, etc. And today is no exception because my friend has gone and bought himself the best Turbo S in the world, the 992 Porsche Turbo S. He has bought, no doubtably, I think that made sense, the best one in the whole world. It is stunning. And I'm in a fitting car because I'm in my green RS6 and his car is green as well as Turbo S. A Turbo S these days is no joke. That would beat pretty much every single car out there. It is absurd. And what we're doing today is we're going to get a chance to see his car. And not only that, hear it, because he never keeps his car's stock for very long, and he's had it for about a week and he's already put an exhaust on it. I mean, it's chaos. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to have a really good day. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to just going in one and hearing it, seeing it, experiencing it and everything. It should be really cool. By the way, everybody, I filled this car up. It had 400 miles, I think, 400 miles. I've driven 100 and it's down at 225. This car, RS6, everyone, is not good on fuel. It's good for your old Google Maps if you want to see your racetracks and stuff, but it's not good for the fuel. And it's also good for bringing your bike, just in case. You never know, you might do a few laps around the track. Go, just arrived, Johnny.
Hello again.
How are we?
Good.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I mean, you are chaos. That is very, very cool. I mean, tell us about it. How did it all come about? It's very cool.
Yeah, so basically 992 Turbo S lightweight pack, which there's not many of them. I think it was on the Spec configurator for like 2 or 3 months, but basically it's got the bucket seats out of like 992 GT3, so carbon buckets, and no rear seats, and then it's all lightweight glass, lightweight interior, barely any sound deadening, so it's almost like a GT3 interior in a turbo. I've had my eye out for one for a long time now. And then funnily enough, Tom TGE did a story with that car for sale, and it was like, I was just scrolling through at midnight and I messaged him, I said, take it off your story, I want to buy the car.
That's it.
The next day I did a deal, so the car came from RPM Technic. It was a car which they had in selling on behalf of a customer. And then a couple of days later it was done, so it was all very fast, but it has been something that I've been wanting to do for a while.
Okay.
So
fast?
Yeah, very, very, very fast.
They are ridiculous, aren't they? Okay, tell us about the colour then. So that is an extra paint option?
Yeah, this is actually paint to sample, so it's oak green metallic. Which is a bit of a bonus, really. You know, I mean, I love my green cars. I was gonna hopefully get like a black 992 Turbo S lightweight pack, was going to be the idea. And then we could have done something like what we did on the Speedster with peelable paint or something, but this is perfect. It's literally... It is absolutely like the perfect shade of green that you can go. Like, that is... Big plans for this. It's probably going to be like a 2-year plan. We're going to do engine, chassis... What do you mean engine? Stuff. You're tuning it? So we'll do tuning, we'll do all kinds of stuff, and then over the winter we're going to do all the aero stuff. So we're going to put 992 Cup bodywork on the car.
Cryo Cup.
So Cryo Cup.
Really?
Yeah. And then try and get a load of weight out of the car as well. And then in view to next year making the car, you know, like a GT3 car pace. That's what we want.
Like full on race GT3?
So like sub 2 minutes or something.
No, that's not funny. That's not fun. No, mate, really? Yeah. So it should be a fun project, and it's going to be a bit of a long-term thing, and obviously there's a lot of products which we can develop along the way as well. Yeah, so so if you don't know, JCR, you develop all the parts, so you've got your exhaust system on this car, right? Yeah. So you now could sell to Turbo S owners exhausts. Yeah. As well as GT3s, as well as everything else. So you developed this system for this. Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, At the minute, we've just got one element of the exhaust on it. We actually developed a full kind of series of parts for this car almost a year ago now. We were actually the first to do on a 992 Turbo S an exhaust system. So we're just starting off, and then we're going to do testing, and then we're going to change something and we'll test, and then, you know, obviously now we've got a car of our own, it means that we've got a lot more flexibility.
Yeah, you can just go to town on it now.
Really, yeah, to really explore the limits.
So how much louder can it go than this? Or is
quite a lot louder. I mean, at the minute it's got the factory centre.
Yeah.
We've removed the cats and we've removed the particulate filters as well.
So it's a lot louder than it would be normally.
Yeah.
But there's still...
It's still got the valves, and then when you drive normally it's perfectly quiet inside the car. So.
Okay, there you go. Buckets. Buckets in a Turbo S.
And that's got our seat cushion covers. And
oh yeah, seat cushion covers. If you want them, check out the website, you're in. I mean, they're cash. Right, Johnny, let's hear it then. Let's give it... Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. One more, go on, one more. Oh, nice. What about exhaust off? What about valves closed? Oh, mate, love that. Silent. Oh, that is the perfect level. Here we go. We're in the car, ready to go, ready to hear it. Oh, the noise.
Sounds bigger than that.
Oh, mate, that is amazing.
See, the good thing is that in sport mode it does all these pops and
That is the most amazing sound.
But in Sport Plus, you just get none of it as well.
It's quick.
It just lights them up.
Mate, that's fast.
So torquey, isn't it? But as well, just like super capable.
Oh.
You do the windows down.
Oh.
It's actually mad.
Oh.
But then if you go Sport Plus,
yeah. Oh, it doesn't.
You just get like a little bit of a crackle.
So why is that then? Why does it?
I think in Sport Plus, basically what it does, you almost get like it's not anti-lag, but you almost get like an improved response. So when you're off the throttle, it just opens the throttle a tiny bit, and then when you get back to power, you have instant response for the turbos. Whereas when it's in sport, it's off throttle, and then it just makes it asbo like that.
That is absolutely
so fast,
mate. Are you going to tune this?
Yeah, I think we'll be. So the car right now is probably right around, I don't know, 650 stock. I think this is almost 700 horsepower now. Just with the exhaust changes, because the car actually adapts and actually runs more boost just with the freer flowing exhaust. So the gains that you get from an exhaust are actually way larger than they should be, because the ECU is kind of adapting.
Yeah.
But you know, these cars are like well into four figures, so like over 1,000 horsepower with turbos and intercoolers and exhaust.
You're going to do all that?
Yeah, I think.
Mate, I don't think you get the power down.
I think with Cup 2Rs with proper aero, I think you will. I mean, we're going to find out, aren't we? Because we're going to do it. So. Yeah.
Wow. So you're going to get more aero on the car?
Yeah. So we'll run 992 Cup bodywork.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that won't stop the wheels spinning.
No. I'll just have to be careful.
No, I mean, you put all the bodywork you want on the thing. It's not going to stop those wheels spinning. Yeah. Okay. And then,
yeah. I mean, from a chassis point of view, we've got a damper kit, four-way adjustable damper kit going on the car.
That'll be
in the next couple of weeks. So then we can dial all the chassis stuff in throughout this year. Do all the tuning side of stuff. Just make the power.
Yeah.
And then obviously then we can kind of go and revisit aero, weight saving, and all that sort of stuff, and really kind of extract a lap time out of the car. But the good thing is that we're working again with RMA track days, so we're going to be at loads of different days throughout the year, and every time we go on track we get another point of reference. So we change something, we verify it on track.
Yeah.
Does it feel better, and also is the car faster?
Yeah.
think the goal is really to have a car which is able to be as fast as a GT3 car, but then you can drive it like this and put it in automatic and
just drive home.
Close the valves and it's perfectly quiet and comfortable.
So will you be able to do that when you put the full system on? Will you be able to,
yeah,
like...
we'll still have valves and it'll still be quiet because I think it's important that, you know, we can demonstrate that we can. I think it's easy to make, it's not easy, but it's easier to make a car just fast or just loud.
Yeah.
But having a car which can do everything, which is what kind of the Turbo S is famous for, isn't it? You know?
It's famous for beating like every single car.
We don't want to take that away from it. We want to make it, you can drive the car normally and then you can bang it down some gears and then do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So I think we'll just keep pushing away, and we've got a bit of a plan. We'll keep doing the days and keep making the changes.
And with the exhaust, are you going to have different systems that people can buy? So obviously this system, and then are you going to have different tiers of like? So is it, how much louder will the exhaust be? So where do you think this is?
I think this is in the upper end of how loud the car can be. The factory exhaust in the centre is actually, you know, when the valves are open, it's almost got no silencing.
Oh, okay.
So because we've changed the cats and the particulate filters, when the valves are open, what you're hearing now is pretty much straight pipe, but there's not an awful lot of silencing.
So is it pretty much straight through now when it's open?
Basically when it's open, yeah. And because it's a turbo car, it doesn't get horrendously loud overall. So it means that we can run on track as well, you know, which is important.
Yeah. The fact you are effectively today on a track day, it still passes the noise limit.
Exactly, yeah. So
you don't need silencers for a track day?
No. So we've been doing it all morning, no problem. So it's all these different things. That's why we do.
You're learning every day, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So we're just here to kind of push the platform and see what we can achieve with it. But I think this car is an amazing basis to like start from and just see what we can do. But
I think this would be perfect because Turbo S is so highly followed, and they're people's everyday cars, as well as if you could track those as well, make it enjoyable on the track. Because I think people would think a Turbo S, I can't track that, it's my everyday car. They think I need a GT3 to do that, or I need something else. If you can make it with your suspension, your exhaust, your setup, that people with Turbo S's can actually go on the track and be confident that it's going to compete with other cars and be GT3 pace, but then still drive home, that's mega.
That's the thing. I think that's the key thing, is that we want to kind of, you know, just say this is actually a viable option.
Yeah.
If you can't,
you don't always need a GT3.
No, you know, we've had a few GT3s now and RSs and the Speedster and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're incredible cars, but even in base form, if you put a set of Cup 2 tyres on a Turbo S, it's faster than a GT3 RS.
Yeah.
Like before you've even started doing anything to it.
So how much faster would a Turbo S be on the track than a GT3 RS? Vice that one. Or no. Yeah, how close would they be at the moment?
I think with the same tyre, I think it is, because of the additional pace that this has got in a straight line, would kind of make up for the lack of corner speed due to the aero. So I think they would be very, very close.
Okay.
Around a longer circuit.
And when you finish your development, do you expect this car to be faster around a track than GT3 RS?
Oh, easily, yeah.
Really?
Well, our GT4 was faster than a GT3 RS.
Well, that's true.
And that had 50 horsepower less. So
it'd be way faster then.
Yeah, way faster.
So this is the answer. Scrap all the GT3. Well, don't do that, because you still need to sell the exhaust. But you know what I mean.
When they're 150 grand, I'll buy one.
Done. So there we go. I've just jumped out of that turbo. Wow, that Turbo S is absolutely insane. Like, I cannot believe the power. Everything about it is mind-blowing. The fact that that is going to be over 1,000 horsepower, you can take it on a track, you can take it to Tesco's, it's just crazy. And sounds amazing as well. The noise that he's managed to get out of a Turbo S is insane. Obviously, if we look at the previous generation, when James and other people like that have had their Turbo S's, they sound good, right? But then this generation, people are a little bit concerned that they're not going to sound good. That has pops and bangs and everything, and it still has a lot of character, which the old one had. And that, for me, is just a game changer. And there's going to be so much more. And what we're going to be doing on here, we're going to be following the progress of that Turbo S, and I'm going to be delivering that content because Johnny's a good friend off the track as well. And I just think it would be cool because it allows us to do the track videos with Johnny. We could follow the development development process and where that car started today and where it's going to end up in the future. But what a sound, what a car. And yeah, there's going to be so much more coming out of it, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. And a huge thanks to Johnny for allowing me to film the car. Massive congrats to him. It's always cool to see friends doing well and buying cars and stuff, and yeah, he's doing really well, so very cool to see, and petrifying at the same time. That car is so fast, and that's just the beginning, Anyway, I'm gonna head home. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the video, and make sure you check out JCR Porsche. I'll leave all their links in the description, and Johnny's Instagram, etc. Go and check them out if you're interested in the exhaust. Make sure you get in touch with them, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.